I'd like to show you a tool you can use to view real-time browsing activity of your students. This is for teachers that use Google Classroom and whose students use EVSC managed Chromebooks. The name of the program is Classroom Relay, and it helps you facilitate and manage your students' internet activity during class. To get there, you're going to go to classroom.relay.school and then select Sign In with Google. In the top left, you'll see a drop-down, and this has your Google Classroom classes. And we need to set up a couple of permissions. So select one of your classes, and then go to the bottom left and go to the gear wheel. We need to set our class settings on a bell schedule. So on the drop-down, make sure it says bell, and then check mark beside the time, and select Save. We need to do this for every class that's listed in Google Classroom. So I'm going to go to my English class. I'm going to go to the bottom left gear wheel, make sure that bell is highlighted, and then click next to the 7 a.m. and then select Save. Now I'm going to go back to my demo class, and I have a student that's signed in on their Chromebook. And so here's my student, and if I had a number of students signed in to their Chromebooks, their names would populate here as well. So I have a student that is currently browsing National Geographic. And if I want more detailed information, I'm going to double click on the student's name, and now I have more information. I can see that he has two tabs open. One, he's set to his Google Classroom, and the blue highlighted shows what he's currently viewing on his Chromebook. So I can see that he has National Geographic, and it looks like he's looking at information about fruit bats. Going across the top, I can see the browsing history. So if I click on this tab, I can see all the places that the student has gone to. I can also send this student a message. So if I select Send a Message, I can ask them if they're done. Now I have a Chromebook hooked up to this computer, so let me do a picture-in-picture so you can see what happens when I send them a message. So I'm going to go to the Are You Done? It pops up on the student Chromebook. And then I'm going to select Yes on the student Chromebook. On the teacher view, the student now has a green arrow and it shows up as being done. I'm currently looking at the list view of student browsing activity. If I select the icon to the right, it's going to change the view to the heat map view. Now I'll be able to see all the students in my class that are logged into their Chromebooks, and if the heat map view shows red or an amber color, that's going to show that they've been opening a number of tabs, and so I might want to look at their browsing activity. If I go to the icon in the upper right, it's a display icon, and it's going to switch to a thumbnail view of what my student is currently viewing. If I want to see the screens of all my students in the class, I'm going to go to the Show All Screens and then select Continue. And then the heat map will then switch from circles to a thumbnail view of what each student is currently viewing on their Chromebook.